Hello everybody and welcome back to Balake Farms. So it is July and it is time to go harvest the canola. It looks like we've just got the canola to harvest this month, so it shouldn't be too bad, and we've got plenty of produce to get sold afterwards as well. So we've got canola in field 3. It's a fair size field, not too big, not too small. And we do have £541,000, so it would be nice to buy field 4 here because it's ready to harvest. But I don't know if we will get enough money by selling what we've got to sell. Now, I'm pretty sure we've sold all of our crops. Yeah, everything's gone bar the sunflowers, which we're meant to be getting into the mill. The canola is going to go straight into the mill, and obviously we've got the barley for the chickens. So we've only got the produce to sell, but there is quite a bit that's happened overnight, so there is always the chance we could, but I don't even know how much that field is. Should we have a look? So we've got field 5 and field 4 is massive. It's £1.1 million because it is 17 acres. Hectares, sorry. So yeah, it's a big field. I don't know if we'd ever want to buy that field, but if we did, we'd get plenty of crop out of it. Needless to say. So we need a tractor to go fetch the header. I think all of our tractors are on something, so we might as well take this case. We haven't done a lot with it yet. Might as well give it a good old test. And then once we've done this, we can start cultivating and getting these fields ready. So obviously we'll probably re-drill the bottom field, and that can be canola, and then the top field can be wheat, barley or sorghum. Probably a wheat or a barley crop, to be fair. And then we can use the poo again to spread on the field and keep them as best as possible. But yeah, need to grab the header and we'll take it over to our combine. I'll see you over there. Right, so we've got the header for our combine to the field now. I'll quickly just whip that over it. And now it's time to begin the harvest of the canola. So I'm hoping we get a fair amount out of this field. And like I say, it will be going straight over to the mill. And then at the mill, we'll change it into canola oil, which hopefully we can get sold in November, as long as it all runs through. So don't know how much I'm expecting off it. I'm expecting a rather sizable amount, I would have thought. Hopefully one trailer load, but it's not an overly big field, but it's not an overly small field at the same time. So we'll soon see. So we'll get this all harvested. We'll get it in the lorry. As soon as we're full, we'll go fetch the lorry and we'll get the first load in there. And then, like I say, we'll get it over to our mill and we'll get it producing into some beautiful canola oil, which hopefully we can sell for a good profit. Now the rain is coming, so we're going to try and get this done before that rain gets to us, because that will stop us in our tracks, or we would have to revert to a bit of field work while we waited for it to pass. But hopefully we can get it done just before. So I'll get cracked on and I'll catch up with you once I've got this field done. Right, the combine's full already, so not off to a bad start. So I think we'll get, hopefully, this full trailer full, because that's a good 10,000 litres straight into the trailer. And then we've got about the same again, so we should get a good half a trailer full. A good trailer full, sorry, which means we'll overfill the windmill because it'll only take, I think it's 24,000 litres at a time. So, yeah, it's a very good start. And then we've, well, probably not halfway across. So, yeah, we might just get a bit more. So, yeah, let's find out. We'll carry on once we've emptied and we'll get across this field and get this all in that trailer. So here we are, we've got 22,135 litres. So we're going to run this over to our mill now, and we'll get the mill topped up and we'll get that going, making some canola oil, because hopefully we can run it all through before November, and then we can get the best price for it. So what we're July, so we've got August, September, October, so a fair amount of time to get it all through. I think we will manage it. Then we can get that golden price for it. If we can get out of here without crashing. Ooh, down gear. There we go. So let's head up here. And then we can check in on all our other things. See what produce we've got to sell at some point. I say, if we were being really silly, we could buy that massive field. It would take hours to do. I'd only keep that one with combinable crops that are for the bigger header, not the corn header, because yeah, that could take some time. We head up here. I mean, it's only got wheat in it. I think it's wheat, barley, might be wheat. It's a bit lighter colour, so it wouldn't be worth a great deal. Worth more in storing in chickens than it is to sell, but I don't think our chickens eat too much, and I'm sort of running with the little enclosure out what's in front of the sugar mill completely out, because I'm thinking we might get that gone so we can get access to that sugar mill just a little bit easier. So let's dump the first load. I don't know if it's rear or front trailer. That's front trailer. What we should be able to do is now activate the canola oil again, and we should get it all in, and we've got one nearly ready to go straight away. The spinnery is nearly empty. There's one more pallet. As soon as that one pallet's come out, we are going to cancel that and get rid of that as well, just because it's so slow. Oh yeah, we did put a large glass house at the back. I forgot about that. And we've still got milk in there, so we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Okay, if we flick that to the rear trailer, should be able to empty that last 4,000 litres in there. We'll just go have a look. So I think chickens are well sorted. We've got all of this to get sold. Plenty of butter and cheese. Got plenty of food, so I think we're going to need to put one more in there. Get that bit of fabric out, and we'll get all these out the trigger so we can keep making some more. Sheep tend to be making quite a bit of wool, which is good. Keeps us in profit. Right, it's still out there. That should be finished tipping, so we're going to head back to the yard now. And then what we're going to do is put the cultivator on the back of the quad track. We'll get both of those fields cultivated, and then we'll put the low loader on, and we'll see if we can't make some more money. So let's get this back to the yard and get the cultivator. So we're going to start with this field. Going to get this one nicely cultivated. I'm pretty sure we can't put anything in this month. So yeah, canola's next, barley September, wheat September. Yeah, we'll just get these cultivated. Might even get a worker on spreading a bit of poop up here for us while we're doing other bits and bobs so that they are ready for drilling next month. I also need to check when's sugar beet likely to be ready. October, so that's going to be quite a while yet. We've got sorghum, which is I think August, and we've got soybeans, which is October. Corn, yeah, so not the harvest is going to be more towards the end of the year opposed to anytime soon. So not too bad for us. It means we've got plenty of time to work on the field and do the little bits and bobs we've got to do. Yeah, that's the field, but if we bought it, we'd probably be silly, but we would get a lot of yield off it. So, I don't know. We'll find out once we get everything sold after we finish cultivating. So we're just on the way to the sell point. We've got 4,000 litres of cheese on, 8,000 litres of wool, 9,000 litres of butter, 17,000 litres of lettuce, and 12,000 litres of eggs. So quite a nice nifty load we have with us today. And it is a good full trailer. So we should be able to get this sold and see what our earnings are. So let's go. So we got a good chunk of change, just over, I think that's about 2,500,000. Not bad, that takes us up to £795,000. So we're nearly at the £800,000 mark. So really good selling session, but that is all of our bits and bobs sold. So we'll go get this parked up in the yard and we'll have a look to see if there's anything we fancy, a new field or anything like that. We won't get the £1 million one, to be fair, it'd be a lot of work. But we might get another field that's not so big and close to the farm. But let's nip down there and have a look. Right, let's have a bit of a shopping spree. So we own all of this. We've got these two little fields. There's field 12 down here, £645,000, and it is a good soil type. But what crop has that got in it? Wow, it's got a lot of sugar beet in it. There's field 15 down here, which is out of our price range. We've got field 17, which is just out of our price range, but it's not as good soil type. Field 25 out of the price range. It also kind of depends what's in them. What is that? Oh, it's parsnips. There's field 30. Not a bad soil type in price range. Pretty much mostly low. It is parsnips. But that's a big sugar beet field, that is. Field 12. How big is that? It's 9.25 hectares. That's 11. So yeah, field 30 is bigger. That's 31. Not the best soil type. 32. Better. Cheaper. What's field 6? So yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the field what we'd want, field 12, which is the one that I think is the best value for money, especially with the type of land, has got sugar beet in it. And a lot of it. So it is a massive field, and it is going to be a big sugar beet harvest. Now, it has got weeds on it. Wrong menu. We do need to soil sample it. And when we can see that the pH is pretty bad, to be expected, and the nitrogen is fairly bad as well. Probably won't waste any time putting any nitrogen on it. It will cost us a fortune, and to be honest, we don't particularly want the crop. So I'm a bit inclined to leave it. We don't need this much sugar beet. We can sell it. But we will harvest, well, we'll give it a good go harvesting, shall I say. I might bring the David Brown here and just spray the weeds off. Yeah, let's grab the David Brown, set a worker up, and he can spray all those weeds off, because we don't want big weeds in there. But I don't think it's worth putting nitrogen on it. It costs us a little fortune in nitrogen, and I don't quite see the benefit for us. We'll use it, we'll put it through the sugar mill, but we just don't need that much at this current time. So let's get this run down there, and let's get it on a worker. Right, so I thought we'd best do a run back up to the digester here. and get some more manure up here because we're getting a bit of a stockpile down at the farm. So we thought we'd get this tip. So, got 35,000 litres on. And let's get it into the digester. So I've come to the wrong part. We should be at the tank. Which I think his trigger is just somewhere about here. Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to do a couple of runs, get this manure over here, and then we don't have to worry about that. It can be turned into digest, ready for when we need it for all our fields. Which we have got a couple of fields that are ready now, so the sooner this can be done, the better. We'll get that front compartment tipped, and then we'll go back and get the next load. So there we go, we've moved all our manure over to the bioplant. So we should be able to go in here again. And we should be able to get that activated. So we've got 94,000 litres. And that should now be turning into digest and electricity. So we should be getting paid for that. And we'll get all the digest spread on our fields very soon, I'm hoping. So, I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. We've done quite a lot. We've achieved a new field, and a big field at that. And when that sugar beet harvest is due, it is going to be a mammoth job. So that'll be one to watch out for. So, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions, do leave them below. And if you hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get a notification of our next video. And hopefully some more harvesting. We'll see you there, guys. Bye for now.